What's happening? This is Producer7 coming back at you with another video on the MPC X. Today I'm going to talk to you about the MPC X in controller mode. On the last video I explained to you that after you do a beat in standalone mode, that all you need to do is hook it up to your computer and transfer the files from your MPC X to your computer, and then you can move it over to Logic or Pro Tools or whatever. But the first week or so, the first week after I had the MPC X, I just used it in standalone mode and along with the Miko. And I did a few beats in there, and everything worked out real good with converting the audio tracks over, recording the audio and the MPC X and saving it on the SSD drive. Well, now I hooked it up to my iMac, and as you see right here on the screen, you see the drive right here, MPC X SSD. So that drive pops up, and what comes as a surprise to me is that the MPC X works better in controller mode, than the MPC Renaissance do. And let me explain to you. Let me show you why. Okay, so let's hook up to the computer. This is a good surprise. I wasn't expecting this. So I hook it up to the computer. You see the interface come up. Let me load up. I like looking at this mixer screen over here. Okay, so I got it loaded up. I got the software on my iMac open. But when I use the MPC Renaissance in the same way, I was always on my mouse, on my keyboard, because the screen on the Renaissance was so small that, I wouldn't mess with that at all. I found it easier and quicker to do everything with my, to look at this screen, use my mouse and my keyboard, and do everything like that. But on the MPC X, let me zoom in here. On the MPC X, the screen is so big, and once you hit this browser, you can see right here that I see everything that's on my computer. This is my Mac. This is everything in my computer. On my Mac hard drive, on my iMac. All of this stuff. And so, looking for songs, loading up songs, and browsing, saving everything. Let me zoom in right here. Macintosh HD. These are all of my hard drives connected to my Mac right here. And so I don't have to touch my mouse. I don't have to go over here and do anything on my iMac, which is great. Let me browse my projects right here. You can go up right here and do everything right here on the MPC X. And so I'm thinking like, wow, why transfer everything? I got all of my songs, I got everything right here. I just touch it, it's touch screen. It feels real good. I can load up everything right here. Everything right here. All of my files. When I used to have to come over here, and load up like this. to get to my songs. Now, I don't have to do that anymore. I can do everything from right here on the MPC X. These are all of my beats. All of my beats right here. Now just double tap. And this is loading up from the iMac. Load up a beat. Yeah, I can navigate all around on my iMac right here on the MPC X. And so it don't even feel like I'm connected to a computer or this it's in controller mode. It still feels like it's in standalone mode. And that's because, you know, I took the time, I took a few days, 3-4 days to just work it in standalone mode, and I got comfortable with the feel of it in standalone mode. So now that I'm connected to the iMac, and I don't have to use the mouse or the keyboard or anything, it still feels like it's in standalone mode. It's crazy. It's the same software 2.0 on the MPC and on my iMac, and everything feels like it's running together so smooth, you know. And so here go my hard drives. I see all of my hard drives right here on the screen. And so I'm thinking now, like, so why should I just save it, transfer my beats from my MPC to my iMac? My beats are right here. Here go my SSD drive. You know, so really, I shouldn't transfer everything from my MPC to my computer. I need to start saving everything that I do, even in controller mode, onto the MPC X hard drive right here. I got a 512 SSD in there, and so why not just save everything and keep it right here on the MPC X? You know, anytime I stem out a project, you know, explode my tracks and create stems to put over in Logic, why not just save it right here on this hard drive? And then whenever I open up Logic, you know, I just go to this hard drive. You know, you can see this hard drive right here on my iMac, the MPC hard drive. I can just go right here and just open up my project and then save my project. And so all of my beats will be inside my MPC X. You know, all of my stems will be over there. And so maybe I can make clips out of my stems or something. You know, maybe I'll bounce down my programs and make clips out of my programs. And keep everything on the X hard drive. You know, so that's how I'm thinking now. You know, forget transferring stuff out the X to the computer. It's already connected. It's already there. And so all I got to do is just save it to my MPC X hard drive and save that space on my iMac. Okay. See all of my hard drives right there. And so I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hit the like button and subscribe. Producer7 1.